Over the course of the past year, 15 months or so, there have been a couple of rounds of stimulus checks, the survival bill checks that have gone out. And what effect did those actually have? In this rare instance where the federal government actually uses the money that people have paid into it to benefit those people who are hurting. Well, a new analysis of Census Bureau surveys argues that the two latest rounds of aid significantly improved Americans' ability to buy food, pay household bills, and reduced anxiety and depression, with the largest benefits going to the poorest households and those with children. Among households with children, food shortages fell 42%, financial instability fell 43%. Among all households, frequent anxiety and depression fell by more than 20%. And all of that was bought with a little bit of money that we throw away in tax cuts every single time a Republican gets inaugurated. And we're always told it'll trickle down and it'll benefit the people at the bottom. Well, radical idea, what if you just gave those people the money directly? What if those are the ones that actually benefit and it didn't have to filter through the whims and fancies of a bunch of political elites? Well, so Rashad, it's these are not final. There are other things that could potentially be affected this, but it looks like those survival payments actually had the effect that it was hypothesized they would.
It worked. It would have worked better if we didn't have to compromise it. And that's the lesson in this. Yes, it worked, but there was a plan put on the table by progressives that did even more. So we could be talking about a much higher number of people who are helped by these programs. So I'm glad that people are helped. I'm glad that the program shows that it actually does work when you implement it, execute it the right way. Government has its place, and this is one of them. You pay into a taxation system. You're supposed to use that money to help people when they are in need. But remember, we still spend more money to kill people and blow things up. We would never argue over going to war. Have you ever heard somebody on the Senate floor say, John, it would be a great idea to go to war with Iran this year, but we don't have it in the budget. We always have unlimited money to kill people and blow things up. Don't you find that amazing? And then we pitch pennies. We pinch them when it comes to, let's say, Meals on Wheels, right? We don't have enough money for that. Historically black colleges and universities completely tapped out. But if you're talking about bombing a brown country, we got excess of funding for that.
Yeah, it's just like imagine we're in week 2 of the coverage of the negotiations to see if they can scrape together enough money to continue blowing the hell out of Yemen. Right. And then, oh, nope, they've come out of the room. They just couldn't make it work. I guess the war's off, everyone. Right. Imagine if that happened. What if, how is it not that you have to fill all your other obligations and then the money left over, you can put it into bombs or whatever. It's not like that at all. You don't, I like wasting money as much as any American, but the bills and your food have to come first generally. It can't all go into cosmetic skins for League of Legends. That comes after, okay?
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.